Hey everyone, it's Eric, and I have a small Bath&Body Works haul for you. This past Thursday, I believe it was this past Thursday, was the final day for that additional 20% off of clearance in stores for semi-annual sale. So I did get out to my store late in the evening just to check it out to see if I could take advantage of that extra 20% off. And I did find a few things, you guys, a few gems. So, SAS isn't over till SAS is over, really, because you never know what you're going to find in the store.
Watch, and I'll show you why.
I did get this 3-wick pedestal in this cut glass. Now, I've already hauled one of these in this green color, but it's so pretty. It was 50% off plus the additional 20% off. They're originally $34.95, and then with all the discounts, it came to $13.98. So I picked up that. And then I also picked up 2 firecracker pop. You can obviously get these on a better deal right now. I think they're like, what, $3.98 or $3.95 or something like that right now. But these are originally $14.50, and then with the discounts, they were $5.80 each. So I picked up 2 firecracker pop. And then also, while I was walking around, they did have some 75% off Christmas candles, but I had plenty of that. I just wasn't interested. They did, however, have that throw that's usually with that basket you'll see in the stores, and it has these kind of like these tassels. This is really dusty because it's been in the store, but these things are expensive at $79.95, so basically $80.
This is outrageous!
They're 100% cotton. It's a pretty soft feeling cotton, but it's definitely not worth 80 bucks.
Outrageous!
And after the 75% off plus the 20% off, this was $15.99. And I thought for $15.99 I'll pick it up. They didn't have the basket that I think comes with it, I believe. But that was fine because I didn't want the basket anyway, so it worked out. And yeah, $15.99 is about what I'd pay for it anyways. I don't think I'd pay much more than that for that. So I picked that up. And then I also saw some of the new fall candles for the fall preview. And I did pick a few up because I still had that $10 off 40 coupon. So I made a separate purchase for the candles for that. I did find the Patchouli and Rosewood. It's a real pretty jar style. It kind of reminds me of sandstone. Very pretty. Your scent notes are patchouli flowers, pink pepper, and exotic rosewood. A lot of patchouli, so if you're not a fan of patchouli, you probably won't like this candle. But if you like patchouli, you probably will. And then there's that rose fragrance, like a rosewood fragrance in there. I think what I like about this is I don't have a lot of candles with a rose scent. I think the only Bath& Body Works candle that I can think of offhand is the tea rose candle that I have. So it's nice to have another rose-scented candle in my collection. And I do like patchouli when I'm in the mood for patchouli. So yeah, that'll be nice. I'll try that out for the fall. And then I also picked up in the same collection this blue lavender breeze. And these jar styles, like this just reminds me of that kind of like that cut stone that they do. Sometimes I make it for like coasters and things, but it just looks really pretty to me. This is your wild lavender, creamy sandalwood, and a splash of coconut milk. I really like this one too. And I'll tell you, when I smelled this in the store, it immediately made me think of Blue Bungalow that we just had out in the Tropical Collection. So when I got home, I pulled out one of the Blue Bungalows to compare it. And this is your Salted Sea Breeze, Beachside Eucalyptus, and Floral Shores. They're not identical, but they're cousins. Like, they're in the same family of fragrances. Blue Bungalow has that eucalyptus, and this, what is this, Blue Lavender Breeze has the lavender, which is their main difference, but the Blue Lavender Breeze is a little bit creamier because of that sandalwood, plus that coconut milk. I don't detect the coconut milk, but it's just a kind of a creamier fragrance. They're both in the same family, though. They both have similar fragrances. Blue Bungalow, though, has that eucalyptus and has a more of a sharper scent. And this is more of a creamier scent with the lavender. But they are very similar in many ways. So,
Well, confidentially, I've suspected that right along.
very happy to pick up this blue lavender breeze. And if you liked the blue bungalow, you'll probably like blue lavender breeze, you guys. So I picked that up as well. And then another candle I found, which I was very interested in, is this apple and charcoal. Oh my gosh, you guys, this candle. So this is sweet red apple and smoked charcoal. And it just smells like sweet apple.
Don't you see? Everybody's gonna need this right now.
Sweet apple goodness, you guys. That's what it is. It's just delicious. It's just so sweet and apple-licious. I love that. I just love how this smells. I really don't pick up the charcoal in it, but I just get all this sweet apple delicious fragrance off of it. So it's so nice, you guys. So very excited about that candle. And then I do have a small online haul. I did get 2 more of the Iced Lemon Pound Cake, one in this body cream and another in the Fine Fragrance Mist. So I did pick up 2 of those at the $3.95 price. And then I was so surprised to see those Star single wick candle holders. So I did get the red. I think these were $12.95. So I picked up the red. Actually, I picked up all 3, but the blue one, for whatever reason, they said was out of stock, even though it's been in stock the whole time. I believe it's still in stock. So I did put another order in today because that whole, spend $100, get $30 off. So of course I wanted to take advantage of that sale. So I tried to order the blue one of this again. I already have one actually in the background here, but I thought I'd get a second blue one. And these were for Christmas originally, but I feel like these could work great for like 4th of July or basically whenever you want to use them. There's nothing really all that Christmassy about them. They kind of look like a Mylar balloon.
That's right.
So then one last thing, you guys. I had to go into Makari for this. I normally don't buy a whole lot off of Mercari because I just like to hunt around for my own, like the treasures on my own. But I did go on Mercari and pick up the Ferris wheel because they were sold out. My friend Tanya, I felt so bad. She wanted this so bad. And I said, oh, don't pay full price for that. There'll be a sale on that. It's so expensive. And then they sold out. So she actually had to go, I think, onto eBay or somewhere else and buy one. So I was like, oh.
Oklahoma.
Usually this type of stuff, you usually can get some kind of sale. I think there was 1 or 2 sales where you could have taken advantage of a cheaper price on this originally, because they are $32.95. They are a little bit pricey. So fortunately, the person on Makari that I bought it from wasn't selling it for really any more than that. I think it was like $35. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I just pay up and shut up, and there I go. So I have that for my collection now, you guys. That is the haul. Please leave comments down below if you're taking advantage of any of these last minute deals they're doing for SAS, like that 20% off we had in store this past week, or maybe you're taking advantage of the spend $100, get $30 off they're doing right now online. And as always, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.